Hey friends, are there some fragrance brands that are just out of your budget or a little bit expensive, even if you have the money to spend on them, to the point where you're just scratching your head thinking, do I really want to pay that much for a bottle of fragrance? And is Parfums de Marly one of those brands? But you're still interested and curious and are constantly trying to find certain fragrances on sale. Well, I have 9 Parfum de Marly fragrances that I'm going to speak with you about today, share my descriptions of them that are available for a steal. I haven't seen the combination of these fragrances so low on any one site in the entire time that I have been on YouTube. I'm talking about Jomashop. I am an affiliate partner with Jomashop and invite you to shop through my link. If you're interested, there is absolutely zero extra cost to you as a customer. And in fact, you're not going to believe some of these sale prices considering the retail price on these. The link to shop is going to be in the description box and in the pinned comment if you're so interested. So I'm going to share 9, 4 that are traditionally more masculine, 4 that are more feminine, and then 1 that is considered, in my opinion, unisex. Actually, one of the male ones is kind of in the unisex category too. We'll get into that in just a minute. And I love shopping for other discounted fragrances on Jomashop in general. I've been a customer for a long time before I became an affiliate, and I'll have some other recommendations that you might be interested in checking out this weekend. This is what you call a flash sale on Jomashop. The prices are up to 45% off. Actually, some of them are even a little bit more than that off of Parfums de Marly fragrances. The sale starts here when I'm posting the video on Friday and will go through Sunday night of Father's Day weekend. So if you want to shop, do it now and get those items in your cart as soon as possible. I guarantee you the most popular ones are going to sell out pretty quickly. Let's get right to it so that you can go shop and get your fragrances that you've had an eye on for a while. I'm going to start off with Layton. This is a fragrance that I have actually worn myself and really enjoyed. The 4.2 ounce, the big bottle, usually retails for $3.50 and it's on Jomashop for $193 just about. I'm going to round up the cents, okay, so that we're not saying $192.95. And the 2.5 ounce is on Jomashop for $138. So we're looking at a 45% off discount for both fragrances. Layton I would describe as an apple fragrance that is also spicy and has vanilla in it. I find this to be an earthy, comforting fragrance that is a very sort of grounding experience. I really enjoyed this. It is in the masculine territory to me, so ladies beware if that's not your zhuzh. I like it a lot. I think it's great. So that's one. I'm going to go through these quickly for the sake of time and so that you can get into your shopping experience. Okay, so these are going to be super quick, kind of just like, hey guys, this is an alert. These are on tremendous sale. Go take advantage. I'll also say that Layton exclusive, which I have not sniffed, is on sale as well for 45% off. So check that out. That one, according to reviews, is heavier on the woody aspects and has oud in it as well. So that's the main difference between those two. Next up is another super popular one that I know a lot of ladies here on YouTube wear as well. I have worn it. I actually own a dupe of this. And now that the prices are low, I may add this one to cart for myself. This is Herod. And the same pricing structure. It's now on sale for $193 for the full bottle and $138 for the smaller 2.5 ounce bottle. This is very much a tobacco and vanilla fragrance. This is dark and spicy and alluring, a sexy date night fragrance that would be fantastic for more cold weather. You can probably wear it late spring into early fall and maybe on cooler summer nights and get away with it. So even though this is in the masculine territory, I think this is one that is really easy for ladies to wear who are a little bit more daring and like those vanilla, tobacco, spicy kinds of fragrances that have a lot of body and character. And the main thing is that Herod is a pretty alluring fragrance. It's one that kind of draws you in. You want to sniff a little bit more, sniff on the neck, etc., etc. You know what I mean? Let's go on. Then there is Greenlee. That's another one that I've tried and I do like. It's $330 retail, but it's on Jomashop right now for $182, the full size, and then the smaller 2.5 ounce is on there for $132. Greenlee is great for everyday fresh wear. This is casual wear. This is office wear. This is run errands or hang out with your friends in a very sort of day-to-day kind of environment type of thing. Of course, you can wear any fragrance wherever you want. And if you want to use this as a special occasion, it'll hold its own there too. It's characterized by citrus notes, an apple note, and a woodiness to it that's fresh and vibrant and uplifting and is especially great here as we enter the warmest weathers of the summer in the Northern Hemisphere. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere, this is one that you can wear as it starts to warm up into your summer months there. So this is a great one too. So another one that is listed as masculine, but I got to cheat a little bit and say maybe it's actually a little bit unisex. And I do own this one. This one is Pegasus. Pegasus. So this is a recent addition to my collection within the last few weeks. I wore this yesterday as my scent of the day and last night and got lots of compliments from the family. It's listed as a masculine fragrance, but ladies, if you're into almond and powder and vanilla, it's not like super sweet, but it does have softness around the edges. And I don't think that this is really squarely over in masculine territory. This is a beautiful, soft almond fragrance with a vanilla background and a lot of powder around the edges. It's delicate, it's unimposing, it's unassuming. It is a polite type of gourmand fragrance that I think is very wearable in a lot of different atmospheres. Definitely something that would be safe to wear to work, especially if you aren't spraying a lot. It stays sort of soft in terms of the scent bubble. It has a little bit of projection. It's not going to be like an across the room kind of a fragrance. It's more like this kind of a bubble, but it has great lasting power. For me, this went through most of the day yesterday. I did reapply right before bed and it stayed with me through my entire evening sleep experience. So this is a big thumbs up. And I will say that my harsh critics here in this house, my family members enjoyed this as well. My son hugged me and he said that I smelled like cookies. I don't think this smells like cookies, but that's his young nose's interpretation of what this smells like. Now, the price on Pegasus, the sale price is going to be $193 for this big 4.2 ounce. It's the only size that it comes in, and they are selling the exclusive version as well. Maybe I'll pick that up for about $182. So check out Pegasus as a great fragrance that ladies can wear. Your gentleman in your life can wear this as well. You can share this, and both of y'all can smell fabulous. So then my real gateway into actually purchasing full bottles of Parfums de Marly fragrances is the absolutely stunning Eau Jaune. This is marketed to men. It's very much in the neighborhood of like your Angel Share fragrance by Kilian. This is a gorgeous, almost like boozy, cinnamon, vanilla, tobacco, deep fragrance. There's a beautiful honey note that runs throughout this to give it some sweetness. It has a lot of chunkiness to it, a lot of texture, a lot of depth. It's sensual. It reminds me very much, it's beautiful, of the fall holidays and the winter holidays. If you think about mulled spices and cider, right? Mulled cider with spices in it. I mean, it has a lot of cinnamon. It's that type of a vibe along with just cinnamon sticks. If you think about that, all of that sort of candied with some honey on it, along with a little bit of tobacco. Like I said, it is a deep, beautiful fragrance, long lasting, fantastic. Similar to Angel Share, but I would say this one is thicker in texture and more squarely in the unisex territory. I think Angel Share is very unisex as well, but maybe leans a little bit more feminine. This one has a touch more of masculinity to it to make it like squarely in the unisex category. Anyway, we're not here to talk about the differences between this and Angel Share. This is a top-notch fragrance for me. It retails for $350 and is on Jomashop. The full bottle, 4.2 ounces, you all, that's a big bottle, for $193, 45% off. Now let's talk about the fragrances that I would advise that are marketed to the ladies. My very top recommendation in the ladies category might surprise you. It's not the one you're thinking that everyone else is in love with. I will talk about that one for the sake of y'all that love that one in just a minute. My top recommendation is Delina La Rose. I have raved about this since I got it. This is a beautiful, light, fresh, aquatic fragrance with watery floral notes in it. Rose and peony are the stars of this fragrance. There's a really light sort of muskiness in the background. This is great for everyday wear, and it has a ton of projection. Not obnoxiously so, I shouldn't have said a ton, but it has some pretty good projection and some fantastic longevity and sillage. Very much a crowd pleaser. My entire family loves this. I adore it. It's one that you put on and maybe think might not have a lot of, you might think doesn't have a lot of presence, but it does. Like, it's one that will follow you throughout the day and last a long time. The bottle is probably my favorite in the female lineup. This gorgeous, transparent, what would you call this? Frosted is the word I'm looking for. Frosted, really light blush pink it's just fabulous. This is my top recommendation in the female offerings, or the feminine leaning offerings rather. Retails for $335, this full bottle. This is a 2.5 ounce, okay? And it's on Jomashop for $185, which is 45% off. I'll go straight to my other top recommendation in the ladies category, and it is the gorgeous Oriana. This is also a 2.5 ounce bottle. There is a tester version on Jomashop, and then this one, and I would say just go for the full one, you all, and be sure that you get the one that isn't labeled. I mean, you can buy the tester if you want. That's your business. But I'm telling you to get the beautiful one here. Also retails for $355, and it's on Jomashop for $196 at 45% off. This one is more of a fluffy, sweet, marshmallow-like fragrance. This is very, very highly feminine, and it has, I consider this a soft, pillowy, almost cloud-like fragrance, very much in the vein of Love Don't Be Shy by Killian, but I would say even sweeter, a little deeper, a little bit more substantive, and a little thicker in texture than Love Don't Be Shy, which is maybe a little bit airier. This one is like slightly denser in terms of the cloud-like feeling that you get. It's a denser cloud. Long lasting and really pretty. Well, when I say long lasting on this, I'm talking about in the neighborhood of 6-ish hours. I'm not talking about taking you into the nighttime. So let's just be clear about that. But it's no, it's not a light hitter. It comes to play with the others. And I do like this bottle as well, this beautiful sort of deep fuchsia color too. So my top choice, second recommendation, I would also recommend Delina Exclusive, which I have dupes for. Gorgeous fragrance, and I've had a vial of Delina Exclusive as well back when I first started my channel. Retails for $375. This one is on Jomashop for right at $200, or right under $199 and some change. This is a lot like the florals of the all famous now Delina, in that it has rose, but I love that this one is softened up with a lovely vanilla. It doesn't have any of that sharp rhubarb that Delina has, which is the reason I'm not that crazy about Delina, but I know that a lot of folks are. And I do think it's a lovely fragrance, just not one that's super wearable for me. Delina Exclusive is very wearable and maybe getting added to cart. This is one of those elegant, crowd-pleasing fragrances. Did I tell you the price on Delina Exclusive? I did. Let us move on then. I'll also share about Delina. Although I don't wear that one, who knows, maybe in the future I will, but I know that a lot of you really love and swear by Delina. The 2.5 ounce is on Jomashop for $196 at 45% off. This is different from the Exclusive in that the rhubarb note is in there. There's lychee and rose too. The rhubarb gives this a little bit of sharpness that's a little much for me, but it's a fresh floral, a tart fresh floral. So keep that in mind. If you're a lover of that, it is right under $200. And they're also selling the hand cream, a 7.5 ounce, excuse me. They're also selling the cream. There's a hand cream that's separate, but the regular cream that comes in the tub that a lot of our ladies here on YouTube swear by, fellow reviewers, that's priced at right under $80, 18% discount on that. Then the hand cream, which is a 1 ounce bottle, is on there for right at a little under $28, 44% off. So for those of you that are Delina lovers, you can grab this, throw it in your handbag, and just freshen up your hand, y'all, as you go through the day. And then there's the hair mist for those of you that maybe just want to experiment with Delina, but you don't want to commit to a full bottle. You just kind of want a little bit to play with. That's on Jomashop at $50, 45% off. And then the bonus that I would offer, Softenade is on sale too, but I don't quite remember exactly what that smells like. I tried it a while back. I did like it, but I don't remember. I do remember Cassili, and this may be one that I take a look at. I'm not sure. Let me know. Have you tried Cassili? Should I get it? Is it worth picking up? And do you think it's unique enough to put among my other tropical fragrances? The 2.5 ounce is on Jomashop for right under $196, also 45% off. And this is a sweet, vanillic, yellow floral fragrance that has a tropical feel to it. It might be really great here for summer. It's sweet and it's fruity, and a lot of my fellow reviewers seem to love it. I remember trying it a while back and thinking that's nice, but I didn't pick up the bottle. But listen, there's a lot about a sale that can make you think maybe I do want that. So you all, those are my top picks, my 9 favorite picks from the Parfums de Marly line. Well, 8 favorites, and Delina, one that I know you all love, that I put in as the 9th, and then Cassili as an honorable mention. And by the time this video posts, I will have checked out my cart. So you be sure that you do the same, because I guarantee you Parfums de Marly lovers that don't even get on YouTube are going to find their way to Jomashop and snatch up all these bottles. All right, that's it for now. Take care. Mwah. See you in the next video.